Lifiork works to keep the peace as the incredible flying machines of Baymard arrive in Mervana. The crowd, never having seen such wonders, stares in a mix of terror and fascination as the Baymardians, the pale-faced people of ancient prophecy, emerge from the metal belly of the beast. Curiosity and philosophy blend as the Mervan leaders question Landon on the nature of their flight and the laws of the physical world. Landon offers glimpses of science that defy their current understanding, challenging their perceptions of gravity and moisture. With the health of his heir at risk, Takala faces the ultimate dilemma. Haunted by fear for his son, he places his trust in the hands of the foreigners, warning Landon of the dire consequences should he fail in his duty. Action takes hold as Dr. Jerson and his medical team establish a pristine, clinical environment. They work with a level of discipline the Mervans have never witnessed, turning the palace grounds into an impromptu hospital ward. Professionalism defines the process. Landon takes charge of the patient history, asking pointed questions that lead the medical team toward a diagnosis. The Mervan healers observe, stunned by the efficiency and the strange, high-tech tools now at work. The collection of samples, urine, stool, and blood, is met with confusion and fear. The Mervans, accustomed to brutal bloodletting as a medical standard, are left speechless as Landon's team demonstrates a cleaner, more precise method of diagnostic medicine. The next morning, the palace is swarmed by hundreds of curious officials and healers, all desperate for news of the heir. The atmosphere is thick with anxiety, as the Mervans struggle to reconcile their traditions with the incredible events of the previous night. Relief washes over the court as Takala reveals the good news. The heir is recovering. The antibiotics have done their work, and for the first time in an age, hope returns to the royal household, strengthening their faith in the Baymardians. With the immediate crisis averted, Landon pivots to the bigger picture. He warns the assembly of the dark threats looming in Morgany and Adonis, forces that aim to enslave and bully the world, setting the stage for a new, desperate alliance. The focus turns to the gifts of peace. Amrys, the king's wisest aide, is captivated by the sheer quality of the Baymardian goods. Watches, papers, and pens appear like treasures from another realm, mesmerizing the high-ranking officials. The watches, with their precision and beauty, trigger a frenzy of excitement among the royals. They haggle and scramble for the limited edition pieces, fascinated by the moving hands and the ability to track time with such effortless style. The final gift is revealed, the TV. The palace candles are blown out and a giant glowing image appears on the wall. The Mervans are left stunned, watching in breathless silence as a complex world of light and sound unfolds before them. The audience is completely captured by the drama playing on the wall. From snacks to the storyline, they react with visceral emotion to every plot point, forgetting their status and the outside world as they are pulled into the magic of the screen. As the movie ends, Landon explains the technology behind the miracles they have just witnessed. The concept of solar energy leaves the Mervans contemplating the possibilities, bridging the gap between their ancient world and the innovative reality of Baymard. Meanwhile, the blue-toned enchantress Camilla seethes with rage over lost shipments. She is a woman of terrifying ambition, and her subordinates tremble at the thought of her wrath, for she views their lives as mere disposable assets in her grand design. Camilla, the untouchable lady of Tatarian, probes for information about Baymard. She believes she can infiltrate the city, confident that her unique, untraceable water poison will bypass any defenses the Baymardians have put in place. Back on the road, Sebastian and Rudolph travel through the cold winter lands of Arcadina. They marvel at the convenience of their modern heaters, already plotting to conquer this vast territory once they secure their hold on power. A chilling assignment arrives via a letter dropped by an unseen messenger. They learn that Whitebeard and the Baker, legendary pirates, are captives in Baymard. The task is clear, and the weight of it hangs heavy in the frigid air. In the palace, the heir Balthazar is brimming with renewed vitality. He is fascinated by Landon's fighting skills and his modern gadgets, eager to learn more about the world outside. The formal barriers are falling as they forge a genuine connection. The final night before departure is a grand celebration of culture. Music, dance, and displays of strength bring both peoples closer. It is a moment of unity where curiosity turns into mutual respect before the journey into the unknown begins. Under the cover of darkness, young Julian embarks on a secret mission. Driven by a desire to see the world beyond Mervana, he packs his bags like a thief and navigates the palace's secret passages, desperate to stow away on the aircraft. With a burst of agility, Julian sneaks aboard the aircraft, stowing himself away among the luggage. He feels like a master spy, unaware that his presence has been known by the Baymardians since he first stepped out of his room. The dawn brings the moment of departure. As the aircrafts lift into the air, the people of Mervana look up with tears and cheers, entrusting their loved ones to the mysterious foreigners who have arrived to change the course of their history. Life in the sky is filled with learning. From the newspapers and magazines to the colorful manga, the passengers are consumed by the information provided. Amrys, in particular, is hooked on the serial novels, desperate for the next chapter. The journey hits the terrifying end line. Turbulence rocks the planes, turning the previously excited atmosphere into one of tense, breathless silence. They brace for the unknown, clinging to each other as the aircraft fights through the storm. They emerge from the end line and traverse the breeding zone. The sight of thousands of giant boggles mating below leaves the passengers in a state of primal horror and awe, realizing just how vast and dangerous the world truly is. The final landing approach begins. The Mervans stare in disbelief as the tiny dots on the water expand into colossal metal structures. They are descending upon a masterpiece of engineering, the true scale of Baymard's power now fully revealed. Settling into their luxurious suites, the Mervan royals are overwhelmed by the comfort of the battleship. From the hot, clean water to the grand architecture, every detail shatters their reality, leaving them to wonder what other miracles await. Back in Mervana, the seeds of the future are sown. A small child stares at the sky, his heart set on becoming a pilot. Though his mother laughs, unaware of the history he will shape, the world has irrevocably changed for the people of Mervana. The battleship cuts through the waves, carrying its cargo of hope and curiosity. Landon, master of the future, stands alone in the dark, his mind already turning to the secrets he must uncover in the night, as a new adventure beckons him forward.